All right, Shalom, your brother Shamar from Phoenix. With that being said, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise to Yahawah, BAHASHAM, YAHAWAHSHI, BAHASHAM, RAWCHAA, QUADASH. Double honors to the elders of Great Millstone, and peace and salutation to the brothers doing this work in truth and sincerity. I'm just going to jump right into the lesson, man. The scripture says to be ye holy as I am holy, man. And that word holy goes into the word separate, man. So us being men in this truth, we have to be separate from the ways of the world, man, and from the mentalities and fashions of this world. There's got to be a clear distinction between a man of the Lord and your everyday average person, so to speak, man. And one of those clearest distinctions, one of those greatest marks is going to separate you from the rest of the world is having integrity, man. Because as we know, this world doesn't, the people of this world and the men of this world, they don't walk with fucking integrity, man. You know, they're taught by Esau to slip and slide and to take shortcuts, man, and to do what's best for them, and that's not integrity. So what's gonna mark a man of the Lord is that he's gonna have integrity, man, because that's gonna be also a sign of the elect. And with that, I want to get Deuteronomy 23 and 23, and it says, that which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep and perform. So that's integrity, man. You know, doing what you're going to say and saying what you're going to do. Being a man of your word. Even a free will offering according as thou was vowed unto the Most High, thy power which thou was promised with thy mouth. And that's what we did, man, when we walked the line and crossed over into this truth, man. You know, we made a vow unto the Lord to serve him. We put our hands to the plow, man. You know, we understood what we were getting into. We were told by our camp leaders and by the apostles and elders of Great Millstone that what we were getting into was no light thing. What we were getting into calls for sacrifice and for the catching of hell and for doing a work, man, and performing, executing a work. And we understood this, and we agreed to it, and we crossed that line, man. So that which is gone out of our lips, we must keep and perform to be men of integrity. I'm going to read that back again. It said, that which is gone out of thy lips thou shalt keep and perform, even a free will offering, according as thou hast vowed unto the Most High thy power, the Salaki was thy power, which thou hast promised with thy mouth. So there it is, man. That's gonna be a mark of a man of integrity. He's going to keep his word. And with that, I want to get Psalm 66 and 13. This is Psalms 66 and 13 says, I will go into the house is my burnt offerings, I will pay thee my vows. And let's see what that word for vows is. Promise deed. So we made a promise, man. A vow is a promise deed. A vow is something that you promise that you were going to do. And when you cross this truth, when you cross that line to come into this truth, you promise to be a laborer for the Lord, man. So we have to labor. We have to make these videos. We have to go onto the highways and hedges. We have to catch hell. We have to make certain sacrifices in our personal life to be that man that the Lord has called us to be, which my lips have uttered and my mouth has spoken when I was in trouble. Because we were in trouble, man. You know, we knew that we were in a tight spot, and we were wanting that mercy and salvation. And we agreed to do our works to get that mercy and salvation, man, and to have faith, because work without faith is dead, man, and faith without works is, and vice versa, man. You can't have work without faith, and you can't have faith without works. So we declared that we believed in this truth. We also declared that we were going to work for it, man. With that, I want to get Slakia. Exodus 18 and 21. And it says, moreover, thou shalt provide out of all the people able men, such as fear Yahweh, men of truth, having covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands, be rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties, and rulers of tens. So the men that the Lord is going to appoint as the elect, as the judges of the earth, they're going to be men of integrity, man. They're going to be able men, able to what? To execute this word, to have an understanding of this word, to have an understanding of this truth, to execute justice and judgment, such as fear Yahweh, men of truth, hating covetousness, and place such over them to be rulers of thousands and rulers of hundreds, rulers of fifties and rulers of ten. So that goes to say that the elect men that the Lord has chosen from the foundation of the earth, they're going to be men of integrity, man. They're going to be able men. they're going to be capable of doing this work and being in this truth. You know, so that's why we have to strive for the masteries, like the scripture says, man. So we can attain that level of integrity. We can attain that level of ability in this truth, man. That comes through what? Through doing these videos, to going on the highways and hedges, to putting effort into studying, man. To being a brother and to looking at, to having mercy, to looking at things from different viewpoints. But, of course, filtering it all through the scriptures, man. To using justice and judgment and circumspect in everything that we do. It was that I want to get Deuteronomy, the 16th chapter. I think it is. This is Deuteronomy 16. I think I started verse 19. And it says, thou shalt not wrest judgment, thou shalt not respect persons, neither take a gift, for a gift does blind the eyes of the wise and pervert the words of the righteous. So that goes with integrity, man. That's integrity right there. That's another integrity scripture. That which is altogether just shalt thou follow, that thou mayest live and inherit the land which the Lord thy power giveth thee. So the Lord calls for men to have integrity, because that's what's gonna bring you. That's what's gonna help you endure until the end. It was that I want to get Job 13 and 15, man. When you're a man of integrity, that the integrity is going to be constantly tested, man. Make no mistake about that. So just saying you have integrity is not enough. You're going to constantly have to prove that integrity to the Most High and to yourself. This is Job 13 and 15. That's why they call it the straight gate, man. It says, though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will maintain my own ways before him. So that's integrity, man. Job had integrity. And Job was an example for us. Let's see what that word maintain says. Defend my ways. So that's integrity. Though he slay me, yet will I trust in him, but I will defend my ways before him. So Job was of the mentality that no matter what happens to him, he was going to trust in the Lord. Though the Lord put him through hell, and he was going to maintain his integrity. Job's woman told him to curse out the Most High, but he maintained his integrity, man. So that goes to show you what kind of man that the Lord is dealing with. With that, I'm going to get Proverbs 29 and 10. Or still I get Proverbs 24 and 10. Because, like Job, man, his integrity was tested. And when you decide for yourself that you're going to be a man of integrity, a man of your word, that you're going to be just and righteous to the best of your ability in everything you do, best believe that's always going to get tested, man. In your moment of weakness. And that's where you got to pull yourself together, man, and have faith and just soldier on anyways. This is Proverbs 24 and 10. It says, if thou faint in the day of adversity, thy strength is small, because that's when it counts the most. That for you to continue to move forward and push forward, even when everything's against you and when you're going through hell, that's when it counts the most. That's when you're proving yourself, man. With that, I'm going to get Psalm 7 and 8. It's Psalm 7 and 8. It says, the Lord shall judge the people. Judge me, O Yahawah, according to my righteousness, according to my integrity that is in me. So the Lord's going to judge us according to our integrity, man. According to how we defended our ways. Having that integrity, holding on to the Lord's going to judge us by that. So the Lord is dealing with men of integrity, man. Plain and simple. With that, I'm going to get Psalm 17, I think it is, I think it's Psalm 17 chapter. I'll find it. It says, Psalm 17 and 2, it says, let my sentence come forth from thy presence. Let's see what that word sentence is. Vindication. Come forth from thy presence. Let thine eyes behold the things that are equal. Thou hast proved mine heart. That word proved. Thou hast tested my heart. So your integrity is going to get tested, man. Thou hast visited me in the night. Let's see what that word visited is. Search me out. Thou will search me out in the night. So your integrity is going to get tested. It's going to be proved. Thou hast visited me in the night. Thou hast tried me and shalt find nothing. I am purposed that my mouth should not transgress. This is King David, man. You know, he was tested on this integrity, man. He maintained his integrity before the Lord. Yeah, he slipped and fell, just like every other man of this truth is going to slip and fall. But through it all, he was an example for us to hold on to our integrity, man. It was that. I'm just going to close it out. Psalms 26 and 13. It's a real quick lesson, man, over here at the plantation. It's like it's 26. Maybe it's 28 and 13. Psalms 26 and 1, it says, Judge me, O Yahawah, for I have walked in mine integrity. I have trusted also in the Lord, therefore I shall not slide. So integrity and trusting in the Lord go hand in hand. Examine me, O Yahawah, and prove me. Try my reins in my heart, for thy loving kindness is before my eyes, and I have walked in thy truth. So this is David again, man, talking about integrity. I have not sat with vain persons, neither will I go when it was dissemblers. I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and will not sit with the wicked. So he separated himself from these 2/3 out here, man. You know, more or less speaking. I have hated the congregation of evildoers, and will not sit with the wicked. I wash my hands in intercede, so I can pass an altar, O Yahawah, that I may publish with the voice of thanksgiving and tell of all thy wondrous works. Proclaim, and that's what we do, man. We proclaim the wondrous works of the Most High. You know, so this is just a real quick lesson, man. You know, going into how men of the Lord, like, you know, us brothers in this truth, that another way to separate ourselves from the rest of this world is to always have the mentality to be as honest and upfront, and have as much integrity as you can in your walk in this daily life, man. You know, and that's something that's great to strive for, because that's going to help you in every area of your life in this truth. And with that being said, man, hope the lesson was edifying. With that, I want to say Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi, Barakatah Yahawah, Barakatah Yahawahshi. Shalom.